today is also bath day for most of these plants. Usually I do this on Wednesdays, but I was in the office on Wednesday, so I am watering them outside. They get a little bit of the natural light out here, and I do this once a week. So this is how they stay nice and healthy. And their roots, some of these have the aerial roots, especially the philodendron burl max. That one there, that's got a lot of roots hanging out, so the water definitely does it some good. And these photos, they enjoy it. And oh, Sigonians, they love it out here also. As long as it's not sunny where the sun is beaming on them. And they're not out here long, guys. They're only here for, we usually just keep them out here for about an hour. That's what the patio looks like today. So I'm going to allow them to just dry up a little bit. Actually, here's a caladium that found in one of my caladium plants. Look at this little tiny little root, guys. Look at that. So I'm going to plant that in a flower pot and just watch it grow. I'm also filling up the, she's just putting water on the fountain here for the birds. So pretty soon this will be packed in here with birds. Just drinking some water there. And just watering most of the plants out here. I waited for rain last night, but it never happened. So I am out here just watering most of these plants. It's been pretty dry. And I planted a whole bunch of new plants also. So before I get to the gazebo, here's that Shasta daisy that I planted the other day. My Veronica, planted in this border where I have my dark pink crepe myrtle and my light pink crepe myrtle trees. So that's that Veronica, and then that's another Shasta, another daisy here. It has bloomed already. And here's the other Veronica that I planted. Those black eye Susans are still doing wonderful. And I just saw a couple of the, I think it was the swallowtail butterflies on the phlox. I should have videotaped that, guys. But there, oh, there's the hummingbird right there. Oh, there's the hummingbird on the trumpets here. I think it went around on the other side there. But the hummingbird has been hanging around the trumpet vine here since this morning. I saw him. There he is. Oh, he just flew away, guys. I know it's kind of hard to see. There's too much green going on in here. And I also wanted to show you guys that also I am going to, so I purchased these in an auction. So these are statues for the pond right there. So what I'm going to do is I have to remove the black paint that it has. Someone painted these water features, and now I have to get that paint off. So you know, they have some little damage here and there, but hey, I call that character. So I'm going to remove that black paint that it has, and then I'm going to place one in the center and one probably all the way up there. So I'm going to be working on that within the next maybe week or two. And before I get to the gazebo, I want to show you how we put this together. So this is the process of where I actually purchased the gazebo and where I picked it up from. So here Bob and Joe and LeBlanc, they actually put it on my U-Haul truck so that way I can bring it over to my location here. And these are the legs. And this is actually what I picked up, the legs first, and then the other sections I picked up on the U-Haul truck. My husband is now, I brought it home. That was my husband trying to put all this together. So we started to again to put all the pieces together. My grandsons are now helping us to be able to lift this. This thing it's massive. I mean, the weight on this is just amazing. It's really heavy duty. So it did require quite a couple of people to put all this together. So as we are, again, putting all the pieces together so that way we can make sure that, you know, it's stable. We don't have the stakes on here yet, but the weight is so heavy that, again, this is not going anywhere. All the pieces are, you know, being held together with screws and stuff like that. So later on we are going to put the stakes on this, just as a reassurance that, you know, in case there's a storm or anything like that, it's not going to stumble this, or, you know, or allow it to flip over or anything like that, which I kind of doubt. Again, the weight is just amazing. The top piece we had to lift it with the ropes. It was too heavy for us to lift it and place it up there, which is the last piece that we needed to add to the gazebo. But little by little, guys, look how beautiful all this came together. And I was just so glad that we definitely, you know, made a good decision to incorporate this into our garden. So this will be a piece that will be around forever. You know, pieces like this, they're heavy duty. They're, you know, they're not damaged, you know, by the elements. If anything, they kind of age really well with time. So eventually it'll continue to probably get more of that rust. This is the top piece my husband is adding on to here. So that way, here I started to add the roses. These are all knockout roses. So these roses, they grow huge. I don't know if you've seen them around anywhere, but again, these are kind of those repeat bloomers that will continue to just give you new blooms over and over throughout the summer. So I can't wait for next year to just watch these continue to bloom. I wanted to keep the theme pink in this area. So we'll see what I'm going to actually add on to grow up the
So what I
gazebo.
want to show you guys
So
is
let's head to the gazebo now.
ta-da! Look at that, do not look at my lawnmower. That's going to be moved. That's going to go be actually behind this little shed here. So that's going to become a rose garden right there, like a rose bed in that area. But look at my new gazebo, guys. Oh my God, I am loving this gazebo. And it's right next to this flower bed that has all these roses. These roses start blooming from, I think it's like July, and they're still blooming. It's almost mid-August. And that butterfly bush. But yes, look at this. Look how beautiful this is, and look just at the detail that this gazebo has. It's got the 6 columns, and then on each column I decided to plant these roses. Now these are not fragrant roses, which I'm a little disappointed. So these are more just, I call them showy roses, because it's more for their flowers than the fragrance themselves. But these get pretty big, and these are the knockout pink roses. And again, guys, these roses put out lots and lots of buds, lots of flowers during their blooming time. So I figured if I put one on each column, eventually, I mean, these get pretty big. So, and I put them behind the column so I won't take in any space in here, because I'm thinking of maybe taking out the dirt from here, this grass, and just kind of outline like this. I got dirt all over, guys. And just put gravel in here instead. I am thinking of putting a little table here to make this like a little tea area. Just to come out here and, you know, have a cup of tea or even a cup of coffee. Although I have my cabana on the other side, but this gazebo is just so amazing. Guys, look at this. Look at the design on that top piece there. Look at that. And then it has that second piece that comes all the way around like this. And then the legs the rest of the way. I'm thinking probably next summer I'll probably just hang like from here some ferns. So I think I can fit in 6 ferns in here hanging from there. I think that would look really, really nice to add that nice touch to this gazebo. And what I like about it also, it's that as you're coming through the path along through here, you're going right in between the gazebo here and the flower bed here. Now remember, this flower bed will continue to grow and evolve, so eventually all of this will be kind of covering up further back where you don't know where you're heading to or what's back there, which is more like a, it's like a mystery, you know. As you're going around the corner, you don't know what you're going to see. So that was the whole theme of this path, to curve here. And the butterflies are everywhere. So I am glad that I placed it in this area here, and I am going to move that lawnmower like I mentioned, so you won't see that anymore. And I'm thinking of placing like I have these white flowers, and they're more like they look like jasmine flowers, which they climb up, and then at the top they open up nice and white. I will show you in a minute what that is. So I'm going to put that in each of the columns here, and then next year, oh, there's that butterfly, guys. See that? That's just flying all around me here. It's so beautiful. I don't know. I want to get a closer look. So yes, so I will place that. So next year, all this up here will have that white lace flowers growing up there, which is really beautiful. And then it has the fragrance also. So let me show you actually what that looks like. And that butterfly's following me. So as you come around the corner here, there it is. See that there? So this is what I am going to plant on each of the columns. And look at the flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? And that actually, I mean, it just gets full of these flowers. And look at them here, going all the way across here. So can you just picture that all the way on the top with the leaves just hanging on the columns, and then the flowers all the way up at the top. So that is my vision for that gazebo that I placed in the garden, and that's my new piece here. I don't think I'm going to add any more structures here because I've got my cabana, I've got my gazebo, we've got the little shed with, it's got a lot of stores, a lot of the stuff that we have, the lawnmower, the smaller lawnmower, and a couple of other things. And then I have the greenhouse, and I have my little tub right back there. So that is it as far as structures here. I think what I'm going to continue to do is just build the flower beds and just allow them to, again, to get fuller and fuller. So that is, you know, my vision for here. Oh, let me show you also what I added to the cabana. My daughter was there working in their house, and they got rid of a corner cabinet that they had, and there was a door there, and I decided to put it here. But look how beautiful. Look at that. So I just sit here and look at that. I can just, it looks like I'm looking out of a window out there. I really do love that. So yeah, so I got, actually I saw that in Pinterest. So I figured, hey, I've got the window. Let me just try this. Now I'm thinking later on to add like a window box down here on this section and then have some plants spilling over. Let me know what you guys think about that. Oh, look at that. Looking through the glass, look at that. Tunia. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, guys. So if I'm looking like this, see? It looks like I'm staring out the window. But it's actually just, again, just a piece of art in the garden. So that is what I just incorporated in my garden. I hope you guys definitely do enjoy these videos, guys. And again, it's just bringing you ideas on what you can bring into your own garden. You know, just have that vision, get ideas on what you want to bring in. And remember, I purchased this from Dutch auction sales. They're actually right next door to Dutch auction sales. Bob did help me with this, gave me a wonderful price. Actually, I'm gonna let you know, guys, I paid $1,350, $1,350 for this gazebo. But I looked it up online, and if I was to purchase this gazebo anywhere else, this quality gazebo, I would be paying over $3,000 to $4,000 for this. So I just want to thank Bob definitely for giving me a wonderful price and helping me to purchase also those two water fountain statues that I'm going to put in my water fountain. So that I did participate in the auction, was with lots of fun. That was my very first time going to an auction and participating. So, you know, yes, I was putting up my number, and then I went back and forth with the gentleman there that also wanted those pieces, but when we got to $90, he kind of gave up, and then so I was able to purchase them. So in my next video, I'll probably just show you what that looks like in the pond. So guys, thank you again. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, guys. I'm looking definitely to get to at least, you know, 1,000 subscribers. But then after you subscribe, hit that notification button so that way the next video that comes out, you guys will be notified. Please watch the videos. Don't forget to hit like. And again, that sends recommendations to YouTube to recommend these videos to other people that are also, you know, just looking to get ideas and get inspired with these gardens. I know I do. I watch, I follow other people the same way. So thank you again. Thank you for taking the time to spend this time with me. And now I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks. Peace.